Hi guys, and welcome back once again to The Edward. I'm your host, Steady, and in today's video, I will be doing my very delayed review for the final 2 episodes of the 5th and final season of Star Trek Discovery, both of which dropped several weeks ago. And I'm very sorry for the delay in uploading this. Truth be told with you guys, it has not been an easy past couple of weeks for me. I've been dealing with some problems that have taken up a lot of my time and energy and frankly my mental capacity. I haven't had the capacity or specifically the energy to deal with catching up on my content and uploading my reviews in a timely manner because I have had so much going on. But I promise you, starting with this video, I am getting caught up on my content, so thank you for bearing with me and being patient with me. I do appreciate all your support and your patience as I go through this turbulent time, so thank you, and I am feeling and doing better, thank you, in case you were wondering. Now, with that out of the way, let's get back to Star Trek Discovery. The final 2 episodes dropped over the past of the course couple weeks. I, of course, just watched both of them back to back earlier today because like I said, I've had so much going on lately. It's been difficult to stay on top of my content, but that changes now. So now I'm here to tell you what I thought of the final 2 episodes. Honestly, I'm just glad it's over. You know, the show was losing me earlier this season, and then it gained and picked up traction halfway through the season. And by the end of it, I was actually pretty glad with how it ended. I mean, I'm glad our characters survived their conflict with the Breen. They they sent the technology into a black hole so nobody could have it, which was ultimately the right thing to do because that power was just too great for a single person or persons to possess. I also love their solution in dealing with the Breen as well. You know, making them jump all the way back to the galactic barrier and making them Voyager their way home back to the main galaxy, to the Alpha Quadrant. I mean, they're probably back by now with the time jump that occurred when we saw an older Michael and an older Book greeting their grown adult son. Who's either a captain or about to become a captain, and of course Michael fittingly being an admiral. So it looks like things have turned out pretty well for our characters in the future, and I like how we got like a goodbye scene amongst the main crew of the Discovery, everybody hugging and saying goodbye, and I feel like not only was that the crew saying goodbye to each other, but the cast as well, who has been together for so long, almost 7 years they've been doing this show. And they all got to say goodbye to each other respectively, so that was nice. There were a couple of loose ends that kind of left me scratching my head, like Maul's fate was never revealed. I know Kovic, who was a temporal agent, I guess, or something like that, wanted something to do with her, to work with him or for him. Locke remained dead, to my knowledge. We never saw him resurrected. And we never got a proper check-in or farewell with multiple crew members like Tig Notaro's character, the engineer. We never got to see Adira end up with Gray again. Did they ever end up getting back together? Did they go back to Trill to see Gray? Like, did they get their happy ending with each other? I don't know. So a lot of characters, I feel like a lot of character fates were left unresolved or unconfirmed, and they just focus on like our main leads. Although I was pleased to see the nice wedding ceremony that Saru and his Vulcan lady friend get after the Breen crisis was over with. So that was cool. But overall, I'm just glad it's over. You know, I felt myself becoming less and less invested in this show, especially during the crappy season 4. And I'm glad I found myself slightly more invested in this season, especially in the second to last episode, which I thought was pretty cool, about how they went undercover on the Breen ship and infiltrated it and all that jazz. That was entertaining. Series finale, I'm just glad it's over with. You know, I'm ready to move on to other shows. So big thank you to the cast and crew for bringing the show to life for the past couple of years. I'm sorry the reception wasn't as warm or as welcoming as it should have been, but things and people change. So thank you for watching this spoiler-filled episode review. Sorry for the delay. I am slowly working my way up getting back on my content, so thank you for bearing with me. Star Trek Discovery is now streaming in its entirety on Paramount Plus. Have an awesome rest of your afternoon if I don't see you. And of course, until next time, live long and prosper.